Greetings from Wichita, Kansas, the Air Capital City and the Charles Koch Arena. It's TBL TV time for the MidTown Prestige, the home team. They are at 0-2. The visiting team, Lewisville Leopards, are also 0-2. Both teams looking for their first win of the season. Hi, everybody. I'm CJ Layton. Pleasure to have you along here in the Air Capital City as our MidTown Prestige looking for their first win. Lewisville also looking for their first. Both teams kind of rough in their openers. The MidTown Prestige here at home losing both of theirs to Omaha and also to Houston. Lewisville's games were pretty close in both of their openers, the Saturday and Sunday. They did not lose a game by any more than 7 points. I believe it was 7 and 3 respectively. And both these teams have very good players. Boy, look at the numbers for Jared Henderson already. 19 rebounds last Saturday in Waco, obviously leading the TBL in rebounding. He also has a 65% field goal percentage, averaging 21.5 points per contest. On the other side of the contest, here's the big fella, Aaron Scales. What a day he had against Omaha. 9 offensive rebounds in that loss. He leads the basketball league in offensive rebounding, and expect him to make a big impact on the home floor here at Koch Arena today. Thanks for joining us on TBL TV. It should be a great one. It is MidTown inside Koch against Lewisville. Back with the tip-off after this.
Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me.
But now I got this Jimmy's John showing up on my turf.
I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches.
Big deal. You got all natural meat sliced by hand.
I got turkey and ham made by science. I'm good.
I'm coming for you, Jimmy's John's. This is war. Sandwich war.
The MidTown Prestige on TBL TV is brought to you by Max Lab Training. Find them online at Max Lab Training to book your next training session. And Cayman Wiping Materials, the official towel partner of the MidTown Prestige. And by Firehouse Subs. Check out their Rapid Rescue to Go. Avoid the wait. Order online at firehousesubs.com. Well, the Lewisville Leopards will come at you with number 5, Chase Winchester. He stands 6 feet even. Bosabacevic from parts unknown. But he got TBL experience, and he is 6'7", a big fella. 6'4", Shermaine Thomas wears number 15. 6'8", Austin Weiler wears number 16. Jared Henderson, of course, the leading rebounder on the squad, wears number 12, and you saw him in the foreground, rather. You see the big fella, Aaron Scales, among the starters. Mike Zeno, Marcus Dawkins, Chris Whitfield, Jamichael Hawkins. All starters for the guys in white, the MidTown Prestige, coached by Jacques Dubose. Jerry Middleton, senior most referee in the league, will throw up the tip, and it'll belong to Lewisville to start things off if they can save, and they do. It's off the leg of Mike Zeno. Zeno stands 6'7". MidTown Prestige, not a small team. Hawkins is 6'6". Dawkins 6'5". Zeno 6'7". Scales 6'8". So they can come at you fairly decent. That's Weiler. Turn around. No. Could not go, and here come the Prestige on the run. It's Hawkins. Feed underneath. Epps, no, couldn't hit it. Or that's Zeno, rather. Rebound by the big fella again. Put it up in traffic, no good. Tries again, no good. Scales already goes to work, but nothing comes out of it so far. Lewisville from Lewisville, Texas. The ownership is the Creating Young Minds Academy. Another jumper in the air by Weiler, and this time it's good. Weiler at 225 pounds and standing 6'8". Here's Whitfield. Runner, no, but a whistle and a foul on the play. Called by Allison Fry. She is from Oklahoma City, and your third official is Eric Ivory from Dallas, Texas. Good, strong move to the hole. And once again, starting early, this is the thing that has been plaguing the Midtown Prestige. They've had good possessions. They've been able to go strong to the hole, just not able to finish. And free throws have been suspect as well. So let's see if a week's worth of practice after the opening weekend has kind of helped out in that aspect. Chris Whitfield, 20-plus in the Omaha contest, but misses free throw number 1. And those woes continue for the Prestige. There you see head coach Jacques Dubose. Good man, had great conversations with him last weekend. Number 2 is in the air and good, and the Midtown Prestige are on the board at 2-1. Little backcourt pressure. That's Thomas bringing it up. Near side jumper again. Wire, no good. Rebound, knocked out of bounds. Jerry Middleton says we'll go the way of the team in white. Your Midtown Prestige from right here in Wichita, Kansas. There's Whitfield, all 6'2" of him. Again, looking to finish, lost it on the way up, and I think, yeah, that'll be a turnover. Eric Ivory with the call. We'll head the opposite way. Thomas off the pick and roll, nothing doing. Ball knocked away, and now there's a whistle, and there's a violation on the play. That's going to go against the Midtown Prestige, and the 3-second defensive violation, as someone apparently, by the argument here, maybe the big fella Aaron Scales was not defending someone for 3 seconds. So that results in an automatic free throw for the opposing team, and then they will get the basketball right back. Chase Winchester has played ball at the University of Nebraska Kearney. I know Kearney quite well. Another one of those small towns that are huge on the sport of football in the state of Nebraska. Go figure. So nothing doing on the free throw. Winchester is going to open up from 3. That's no good. Scales couldn't hold on, but the offensive board is up and good, and that's Thomas with it. In the backcourt, Jay Money. That's Hawkins. Jamichael, near side. Zeno. Underneath, Scales tries to save and cannot. He steps on the Wichita State letters. Turnover gives the ball back to the team from Texas. Creating Young Minds Academy is the owner, and that ball is knocked away. It'll go back to Midtown. Creating Young Minds Academy, again, the owner of the Lewisville Leopards. They also operate the CYM Academy. You see the head coach and co-owner, Mathis Crowder. The missus is also here, and she is the other co-owner. There's a look underneath. Couldn't finish one. Second one could not finish. Another opportunity for the Z-Man. Can he get it to go? Yes. Good perseverance by Mike Zeno to get the ball up in the hole, and it's 4-3. Another loose ball on the floor, controlled by the Midtown Prestige, 2-on-1. Jay Money, easy feed for the layup. Prestige with a lead at 5-4. The Creating Young Minds Academy also operates the CYM Academy, a high school and amateur teams as well. Very, very busy in the community. Another turnaround. That must be his spot. He shot 3 from there, has hit 1. Zeno rips it away, and here comes the big fella. 1-on-none, and he'll flush. Aaron was joking around with me before the contest, saying I was getting his height wrong. Now I know the big fella is 6'8" and not 6'6". But he's the leading offensive rebounder in the league. When I told him that, that made him smile. And believe me, take a look at Aaron Scales. I want to make him smile. I want to see him smiling all the time, as here you see the big fellow with the flush as he got around Shermaine Thomas. There you see the lead, Prestige on it. There you see Marcus Dawkins as he stands 6'5" tall. Try to give you a little more info about the players as we go along. Jay Money. He's called that for his late son, Cash, that passed away. What a move inside. Zeno with the strong finish, his 4th point. Prestige with their largest lead here at 5. Look underneath, ball stripped away. We'll go back to Lewisville. 16 on the clock. 24-second shot clock in case you've never watched this. Mostly FIBA rules apply here. You look at the uniforms of the officials. Very FIBA-like. And that means if a ball is in the cylinder, it is a live ball. Well, a lot of ping-ponging going in, but it's going to be a block, I believe, on the play. As Wire went in strong at 6'8". Let's take a look as he tries to split the defense here. Just kind of initiated the contact a little bit against Goff. I believe the foul is against Robert. 6'10" Robert Goff loves his family. You can see him embracing his family before and after every game here at home. Former junior college player down the road about an hour and 15 minutes at Cali College. And there you see Austin Wire, all 6'8" of him. 25 years of age. And here comes the first. Nope. Both teams on a free throw. Schneid. Back for one more as the Prestige lead by 5. That one's up and good. In the backcourt, it's Zeno. He's had a couple of good looks inside. Still on the possession. Now there's Goff in the blocks. Takes on a double team. Takes on now a triple team. There's a ball in the air for 3. Zeno with 7 first quarter points. The 6'7" wing from Beaumont, Texas. The lead is 7 for the Prestige. That's Marcus Brooks wearing number 2 into the lineup. That'll be a hold on the play by Whitfield as he reached in. And that'll result in free throw shots for Lewisville. Let's take a look at this. Goff with a nice presence of mind on the feed to the Z-Man, his 7th point here in our opening quarter. 12-minute quarters again in this league. I was talking about Chris Whitfield. He's from Lepanto, Arkansas. He played his college ball at Missouri Baptist. And number 5 has his own brand called #Unknown. That's interesting. His philosophy is there's a lot of people with gifts and talents that are unknown. So, interesting look into the psyche of Mr. Whitfield. And he has the basketball on the lead pass. J Money, look inside. Layup. Oh, just missed it. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be back to the MidTown Prestige. Dawkins had the look, just couldn't get it to go. Goff at 6'10" is always going to be involved underneath. And it'll be Dawkins to inbound. Whitfield. Zeno again. 10 on the shot clock. He's feeling it. Shot a little bit off the mark. Rebound, offensive rebound. Nothing doing there. Beautiful job by Goff to maintain control, though. Very strong. Got to the hole. He'll go to the stripe. Goff, a good look at him. Oldest player on the team at 31 years of age. He played some of his ball again at Cali. Also at Hutchinson Community College and graduated from Marshall University. He's played in Kosovo and Iraq and played semi-pro for the Wichita Wizards at one point. So, young man with plenty of experience at higher levels of the game, no doubt about it. There you see Jerry Middleton not missing a thing, making sure Marcus Richardson's in the right box. Goff for the first of 2. Good. The Prestige can find their free throw mark. That's going to make a huge difference. And right now, this first quarter is already looking much better than the first quarters of either of the 2 games we saw last weekend. A bit more energy, some more focus, and more importantly, more points as Goff misses. And there is apparently a lane violation. Nope, it's going to be an over-the-back foul. So a loose ball foul against Marcus Dawkins, wearing number 22, and that'll be his first. It will give Lewisville another shot at the basketball. Dawkins is 6'5", from Reading, Pennsylvania. Played his college ball at Frederick, Maryland, Virginia Lynchburg, and Holland College. Runner in the air, good. Kevin Booz off the bench. He played at Lamar University at one point before he joined the Lewisville Leopards. League cut to 5. Here's Whitfield. Zeno. Goff wants it, high post. Dawkins. Once again, Zeno, little fadeaway, couldn't hit it. Got his own board, though, little floater, couldn't hit it. Rebound attempt by Goff. It'll be a loose ball foul, I believe, against Lewisville. Good, strong work underneath. Again, you'd love to see the ball go in the hole, but there's strong work by Zeno. Strong work by Goff underneath. And a whistle and a timeout. Thanks for joining us on TBL TV, Prestige by 5. More professional basketball right after this.
Aloha, Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me. Of course, it's not that tough. Just take some bargain bread, slap on a little not quite meat, get yourself a catchy jingle.
So what do you got? Boom! Sandwich pool!
But now I got this Jimmy.
Thanks so much for joining us. Shot is up in the air, but no good. Long lead pass as well. It's going to be a step and a half too long for Marcus Richardson. Boy, he gave chase, didn't he? Wearing number 3 in the dark uniform, 6'2", 185-pounder. Guys are starting to work their way into some serious basketball shape. In the air, strong move by 6'5", Marcus Dawkins. And he'll go to the free throw line on the personal foul. Dawkins again from Pennsylvania. So many diverse players, so many diverse places. Jamichael, I was talking about Jay Money, originally from Jackson, Mississippi. Caleb Long is on the roster. He wears number 3 from Kansas City, Kansas. Played JUCO at Neosho and at Cali. I talk a lot about the Kansas JUCO system. It's been a really nice feeder for the teams in the area. Marquez Patterson wears number 10. You'll see him get some numbers in the contest. He also played at Seward County Community College, and again, that's local JUCO. That's the Kansas Jayhawk Community College Conference. Dawkins trying to hit 1 of 2 here. The left-hander puts it up and good. Gabe Hobbs inbounds. He wears number 34 for the Lewisville Leopards, who trail by 6. Good outlet, good drop off, a little bit low though. Fadika had trouble handling it. That 3 is no good. Zeno has the ball drop in his hands for the defensive rebound. Prestige want to go, go, go. There's Marquez Patterson. There's Quez wearing number 10. High post Goff. Zeno. There's a whistle on the play and a foul as Gabe Hobbs, it looks like he pushed Goff out of the way. Call made by Allison Fry. Again, where the officials are from is just as diverse as anything else. You've got Texas, you've got Okie City, and you got Richmond, Indiana. So not only the players are making the road trips, but these officials are logging up the frequent driver miles. As we see Robert Goff's second trip to the free throw line in our opening quarter. Line drive, no good. A lot of it is mechanics. You see some players who are comfortable with shooting a free throw and not really a big knee bend, and then you see others that really can't hit a free throw without that big knee bend. You saw head coach Mathis Crowder talking to his guy, and there you see our guy, Tevin Townsend, 6'7" wing man, wearing number 20. Goff hits the free throw there. So 1 of 2, 1 of 2, 1 of 2 has been how MidTown has been making their money to this point. They do lead by 7. McKelvey wearing number 11. Richardson, dribble drive, strong, knocked away. Zeno wants to push. Tap back pass to Goff. Zeno again, shot clock, plenty of time. 3-ball, Quez got it. Marquez Patterson with a triple. MidTown's biggest lead of the young season at 10 points. There's a 3-ball that was let fly by Bochovic. And that's no good. And this is going to be 1 on none for the flush. Zeno in double figures already. Lead is at 12 for Richardson. Now Booz. Fadika trying to put the move on. Strong against Goff. He held his ground and now came back to try to tie up the ball for a jump ball, and he'll commit the personal foul. Fadika wears number 1. He's 6'8". He has played ball at Quincy University as he takes a breather. Jalen Brown wearing number 15 into the lineup. He stands 6'7". He's a wingman. There you see number 15 coming into your picture in the white uniforms. Fadika did not come off for a seat. He just came off for a towel off before the jump ball. It was not a personal foul. It's ruled a jump ball. Another one of the FIBA rules. There is no alternate possession rule. If there is a jump ball on the floor, it is jumped at the nearest circle. Hawkins working his man. There's a kickback. Jalen hit it. You love to see that kind of ball movement, and especially you love to see the finish. Jalen Brown off the bench with his first 2. Left-hand layup, no. Oh, the tap left short by Aziz, and a long run. Brown able to chase it down. 4 points in about the last 16 seconds. There's a runner, good if it goes, no. That's Thomas forcing the issue. The MidTown Prestige leading by 16 in our opening quarter, and there you see Brown. Beautiful wingspan. He's got the long arms, was able to chase it down and finish. So you like to see the finishing. That's already been another big difference in our opening 8 minutes of play. Ball in the hands of 6'4" Shermaine Thomas, who hits foul shot number 1. Thomas has experience playing in Albania. And now he will look for number 2. You'll see players that have signed up and tried out for G League and all kinds of other places. The diversity is fantastic. There's Brown. Look inside, the Goff stripped. Henderson with it. Henderson. Strong move off the bounce pass. This will be a wide open triple. She bang? No, couldn't hit it. Looked good on the way up. Rebound, MidTown. Save by Winchester. Little run and gun going on here, and that foul will go against Goff as Thomas was able to draw the contact. So you see how he's able to go in, and yeah, Goff was leaning right toward him. Lewisville plays their home games in a facility called the Macedonia Care Center in Lewisville, Texas. Want to say hi to Dave Magley, our president, and thank you, sir, for the many kind words you have spoken about this broadcast crew. You know, there's no I in team when you're on the floor, and there's no I in team with Leglighter Video Productions, LLC, and I will run down your crew for today in the second quarter. Free throw one, got it. Lead cut to 13. The Dallas Skyline comes into Wichita tomorrow, and their head coach and general manager, Angela Davidson. So more exciting basketball action right here at Koch Arena tomorrow. Same starting time at 3. Brown looking for help, had to get it away in a hurry. Saved by Lewisville. Good defense, not a lot of MidTown help. Layup, no. Tip, no. Another tip, yes. That'll be credited to Botsevich. Henderson hit the deck. Brown is not feeling well at all. Oh, goodness. I hope Jalen's okay. Oh, he's rubbing the hip and the inner thigh. Inner thigh, you would think a pull. Hip, you would think kind of a hip pointer. We're hoping that neither is the case, but he's limping off. Basically skipping off the floor, as he is coming off under his own power. There is a timeout on the floor. And we'll go ahead and keep it right here as you take a look at beautiful Koch Arena. If you're not familiar with it, it will seat 10,516. It's in the city of Wichita right here on 21st Street, not very far from I-135. And it's a beautiful facility. Also just as beautiful to me is the baseball stadium, which is just a hop, skip, and a jump away from here. That's X Stadium, where the Shockers play baseball. And in case you've always wondered what the Shocker mascot is called, you've got the big logo in the center of the floor. Everybody says, oh, that's the Shocker. Oh, that's the Shocker. Oh, that's the Wheat Shocker. Well, that, my friends, is a look at Woo-Shock. W-U-S-H-O-C-K. So go ahead and use that trivia contest at a bar sometime and win yourself a beer from one of your buddies. Getting set to go, back to live action. C.J. Layton, the entire Leglighter Video Productions crew, as Aaron Scales is back in the lineup, the big guy. Those 9 big offensive rebounds in the opener last Saturday against Omaha. And in his first few minutes of play here today has already made quite an impact. Head coach Mathis Crowder on the opposite side, still talking to his players as they came out. Mathis involved in youth programs and coaching for a couple of decades now, and it was a nice conversation with he and his wife. There you see Mathis. Good, strong, positive guy, great focus. But again, would have a hard time not saying that about everyone I've met to this point in this entire league. Jerry and Eric having a discussion just off to my left. I'm not sure if it's about clock. I'm not sure if it's about possession. But I love to see officials talking it out. Just get it right, whatever it amounts to. As long as you get it right, there's a good look at Eric Ivory from Dallas, Texas. So a fresh 24. There you see the time remaining on the graphic. Well, now Jerry's explaining something to the scorers table. There's a delay of game warning. There's a delay of game warning against the MidTown Prestige. Thank you, Jerry Middleton, for pointing that out to me, and they were just making sure that the MidTown Prestige bench was aware of that. Dominique Thornton wears number 12. He's in the lineup, along with Townsend, number 20. There's Hawkins. The big fella Scales with the walk. Aaron Scales is not only a big guy, he's got a big heart. He's a fun guy, again, talking to him beforehand. He got his bachelor's from Cleveland State University. He has a master's at North Carolina A&T, and that's also where he played some of his basketball, was down in North Carolina. Prestige to inbound, just to my left. Ball knocked away, but they'll do it again. This time, though, it'll belong to the Lewisville Leopards. Bozovic to inbound. That's Thomas. Long turnaround three. Got it right in front of Hawkins, all 6'6" of him. 24-14, the lead cut to 10. In the backcourt, that's Marquez. Dominique Thornton. Broke the pressure nicely, went to the hole strong, and again can't hit it. Scales, another offensive rebound, and he's grabbed on the ground. That with 3:06 remaining. So Scales, and again being coached by the coaching staff. Again, one of my pet peeves as long as I've been broadcasting this game, and that's not just a couple of years, is when the big people get the ball on the offensive or defensive rebound level, let's keep it above the head or no lower than, say, chest high. If you bring the ball down, you let all the little people have a crack at it. Aaron Scales, free throw number one, the beauty. Lead back to 8 for the Prestige. There you see Marcus Brooks wearing number 2 for the Leopards. 6'6", 180-pounder. A part of TBL, the basketball league. And he immediately grabs a rebound, and he's going to get fouled in the backcourt by Tevin Townsend. Townsend, 6'7", forward. He's originally from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Same city as referee Allison Fry is from, as you see her come to the picture. Brooks to the line. And he'll be shooting the first of 2. The left-hander, a little bit of a line drive. Again, didn't see a lot of a knee bend, and the arm instead, a lot of upward motion on the arm. It was almost all forward motion. Free throw number 2, that looks better, but still kind of a line drive. Scales tried to hold on to it. Well, it's interesting. They'll go ahead and give it back to the Prestige. Scales was active underneath. Might have been a break. You make the call, America. Well, they'll say that Fadika had everything to do with knocking it out. Prestige under 3 minutes. Jay Money had to get rid of it, trying to finish strong with Townsend. He couldn't do it. Coming the other way will be 1 on none for the probable flush, and there it is. That's Thomas with the deuce. Lead cut to 6, under 3 minutes remaining. Townsend. There's Quez. Far side 3 ball in the air, no. Scales. What a nice save by Scales. Look at the hustle by the big fella. Brooks hustling as well, but just couldn't get his hands on it. So that'll reset the shot clock back to 14, as there you see the big man. Marquez Patterson to inbound. All the way back out, Thornton between the circles. Shot clock to 10. Thornton got to the lane, lost the handle though. Leopards want to run. They've got some numbers. But coming back with basically a shoulder check was Tevin Townsend, as he got there a little bit late in the passing lane. 25-19 our score. We owe you a timeout. And apparently that's already been taken, so that's my fault. So with 2:10 remaining, we'll stay right here for free throws again from Marcus Brooks. He had missed his first 2. There you see Brooks, and he hits the first one. Marcus Brooks. Mike Zeno back in the lineup. He wears number 24. Jerry Middleton talking to the scorer's table. I like how calm Jerry Middleton is. Again, 43 years of officiating experience. He's probably seen everything. Boy, Brooks way short with that one. Was able to keep it alive, though, on a fresh 24 for the Leopards as the 3 is let fly. That's no good. Scales will finally come out of it with the board. Up the floor, Hawkins. Aaron backs in, stops, tries to finish, and does. The big fella with the move. In the paint for the deuce. Lead is 7. Coming up on a minute 30, the whistle is blown. And it looks like there will be a violation. That's going to go against Lewisville. So the Midtown Prestige will inbound in the backcourt. Coming up on 90 seconds remaining. Opening quarter of play from Wichita, Kansas. A little runner on 1 foot. Hop on 1 foot by Zeno, nothing. 2-on-1. Scales made absolutely certain that that ball wasn't going to go up, and down goes the big fella. But on the other way, it's 1-on-none, and Quez will finish. Lead back to 3 possessions. That one up and good by Fadika. 29-22. Lead back to 7. Down to 1 minute. Thornton. They go to the blocks. That pass, well, nobody went after that, and that's going to result in an easy flush for Brooks. Everybody just kind of stood and looked at the basketball. And Brooks said, well, nobody wants it, I'll take it. Again, the lead is 5. J Money, triple in the air, no. Scales fought for the rebound, was able to tip it away to Quez. Zeno outside the arc, 10 on the shot clock. Once the screen from Scales, was able to kick it back, now down to 3, now down to 2. They don't recognize, now that shot, nope, they're going to be a violation. So good defense coupled with the lack of recognition by the Prestige will give Lewisville the basketball. The Prestige have led by as many as 12. Now we're down to 10 seconds. Let fly a 3, missed it. Rebound, Scales. So there's 3 seconds now, too. They may not get it off. Quez gets it off. That's good if it goes, but no. And the Prestige go to the halftime locker room leading by a count of 29-24. Thanks for joining us on TBL TV. Halftime report and more coming up next.
Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me.
But now I got this Jimmy's John showing up on my turf.
I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches.
Big deal. You got all natural meat sliced by hand. I got turkey and ham made by science. I'm good. I'm coming for you, Jimmy's John's. This is war. Sandwich war.
Welcome back to live action. The Prestige with 5 on the shot clock once again. Here comes Jay Money, the runner, and the paint is good. He saved the clock on the underhand sweep. And welcome to second quarter action from Wichita, Kansas. It was not halftime as previously advertised, and a steal in the backcourt. Layup good. Lewisville with some energy. Oh, look at Scales with the catch and the finish. The big fella with the presence of mind. Lead back to 5. Wide open. Thomas, no. Rebound, Dawkins. Prestige on the bounce pass. It is a kick ball. I don't believe that will affect the clock in any way. It will just stop play. I'm going to allow for a substitution. Here's Wire. Also coming in, I believe that's Kevin Booz wearing number 10. Or excuse me, no, it's not Booz. It's Henderson wearing number 12. Again, all those rebounds that he's had, he's been relatively quiet, at least to this point. Whitfield, Zeno had the hot hand in the first quarter. Oh, off the hands, but another save. Whitfield got to the paint, and he'll be fouled on the play. Will it be ruled shooting or no? Robert Goff, all 6'10" of him, into your TV screen. They'll reset the shot clock to 14. Off Whitfield and a steal. Back we come the other way. Lewisville wants to run, and they want to finish, and they did. Left-hand layup, Henderson. Prestige in danger of losing this lead. It's cut to 3. Lewisville may have had just a little bit of engine lag coming in, but they are really performing well in our opening 2 minutes here of the second quarter. They could cut the lead to 1 or tie here. That's Thomas. Baseline jumper over Goff, no good. Rebound fought for, controlled by Zeno. Whitfield. That's a wide open 3. Knock it down, big fella. Nope, won't go. Goff with the offensive board. Hard shot with the right hand, no good. Once again, put it up in traffic. Go to the free throw line. Good, strong work by 6'10" Robert Goff. Foul will probably be against Bosovic. Let's look at the work. He couldn't get the finish, but he was really strong and then took it up strong again. Bosovic with the foul. Couple of throws coming up for Goff. I talked about this great Leg Glider Video Productions team, and that's all we need to say about them. Do great work here. Right now I'm watching Eric Ivory go to the scorer's table. Now Jerry will join him. Lewisville Leopards want a jump ball for some reason. There you see Jacques DuBose on the MidTown Prestige bench. And by the way, it was a jump ball. It was not a foul. So they've got 11 on the shot clock to play with. Whitfield lost the handle. Goff with a jumper. So in the end, they saved it anyway. Thought that arm went up for the foul against Bosovic, but that's good if it goes, and count it. Wire, wow. That's strong. But let's see how many steps are taken here. 1, 2. That's legit. Good layup. Very strong work. And he could cut the lead to 2. Austin stands 6'8", 225 pounds. He's 25 years old. The free throw's up and good. Lead to 2. Hawkins. Block from behind. Leopards want to run. Here's Thomas on the finish. Zeno with a partial block. Now they'll look to run. Jay Money has one man to beat. Put it up. Good. Did he walk? No. He got it and won. Let's take a look at this. Had a man on the wing. Fling it up. Nice job. Booz with the foul. Hawkins says that right. I am Superman. There you see the time remaining. Again, the guys overall looking like they've got a lot more energy. this time around. The and one is up and no good. There's a lane violation that's going to be called against Lewisville. So we'll try it again. 6'6", Jamichael Hawkins. Good look at Jay Money as he puts it up and down. Lead back to 5 for MidTown. That's McKelvey wearing number 11. Booz knocked away. Lead pass. What a save. Zeno with the flush. There's highlight material for you. Lead back to 7. Kick ball. 3 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. There's just a lot more good things happening on the hustle plays, and that's one of them. Zeno will finish. Already on his way to 20. Oops, didn't take it with him. Another turnover. Behind the back, Whitfield. Zeno couldn't finish. Jay Money standing there just trying to put it up. It'll go to the free throw line. More energy again as you see Whitfield and Zeno saying, ah, man. A lot more energy and a lot more smiles on this bunch so far in our opening minutes. Jamichael Hawkins will be shooting 2. There you see Scales, the big fella, standing out of bounds on the far side. He don't sit very much, even when he's not in the contest. Free throw up and no good. Lewisville Leopards are here in town today out of Lewisville, Texas. They joined the league in calendar year 2020, but of course all this disease happening. Shortened season. They were actually the Lewisville Yellow Jackets. Oh, look at the finish, up and good by Brooks. And Jay Money goes, okay, I'll do it on the other end. Now the teams are flying. McKelvey could have been a walk, no call. Layup good, though, as Wire went through. One too many long attempts. There's a steal. Long 3 in the air, no. Rebound controlled by Dawkins. Whitfield, right hand from the left side. Bang, bang, bang through this 1 minute stretch. Triple in the air. Henderson got it. That's a 2-point shot, actually. I just saw the motion for a deuce. If I saw the hand of Allison Fry. So there was a foul on the play. After the play by Lewisville. So that just gives the inbound a little bit farther up for MidTown. There's Thornton. Almost lost the handle, did lose the handle. And a timeout. Lewisville wants to talk things over. Out of that exchange, what a crazy minute and a half that was, as both teams just went back and forth down the floor. I was talking about Lewisville. They were originally the Yellow Jackets, but Georgia Tech didn't like that, and I'll tell you more about that when we come back on TBL TV.
Aloha, Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me. Of course, it's not that tough. Just take some bargain bread, slap on a little not quite meat, get yourself a catchy jingle.
So what do you got? Boom! Sandwich pool.
But now I got this Jimmy's John showing up on my turf, telling me that they got the sandwich of all sandwiches.
These tryhards fresh bake their bread all day.
I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches, customizable for your busy modern life. You think I'm gonna let some 2 first-name sandwich joint steal my throne?
You may got fresh tomatoes, Jimmy's Johns, but I got loyalty. Stevie, you're dead to me! This is war. Sandwich war.
C.J. Layton courtside in Wichita. There you see our score as we're getting set to play our last 8 minutes here in the first half. Was talking about the Prestige energy. A lot more energy I'm seeing so far in this opening half as the guys in white come off the bench. And more good things happening to them. That beautiful save we saw just before we went to break, Chris Whitfield to Zeno, even though it didn't end up in a finish. Ball's bouncing a little bit better for the guys in white. Brooks rejected. That was an easy block. They still have some shot clock to play with, though. 3, got it. Wow. McElvey from downtown. 5'10", 165 pounds. They'll stop the clock as the ball inadvertently went off the leg of Kevin Booz, so they'll reset everybody. There you see McElvey. Or McKelvey. And that is Hawkins in the backcourt. Brooks working him on the defense, and Zeno. Left-hand dribble, tried to finish, nothing doing there. Save, though. Whitfield will go the length. Lead is 3. Whistle and a foul on the play. Scales don't like it. And he will let Eric Ivory know, sir, I don't understand that particular call. Let's take a look, and yep, there's a pretty good bump. Henderson will go to the free throw line for a couple. Henderson, 6'7", 200 pounds. Came into the contest as the leading overall rebounder in the league. Was also hitting 65% from field goal range. Been relatively quiet, though, to this point. Henderson got the first. A lot closer now than it was at 6:59 in the first quarter, where the Prestige were starting to get that double-digit lead put together. Throw number 2 is there. Now the lead cut to 1. In the backcourt, Thornton. Grabbed on the play by McKelvey. Thomas checks in, wearing number 15. The scorer's table is trying to make a point to someone for some reason. So we'll see a quick huddle. I believe they were talking about if a team was in the bonus or not And as Jacques Dubose looks on, Jerry Middleton again looks up at the scoreboard and then looks at the players on the floor. Dominique Thornton is ready to shoot a free throw or two, and that is what he will do. So Prestige in the bonus. Here comes a couple of throws for Dominique. Number one in the air, and that's up and good. Got the good rim. Dominique's from Independence, Kansas. Went to another one of those fine junior colleges, Independence Community College. He was 2014 Southeast Kansas MVP. Some substance behind him. Here's Brooks, knocked away. Brown with the basketball. Thornton wants to run. Far side open triple in the air, short. Zeno had the really hot hand. Now he's cooled off some. Scales will get the foul. Count it. That's big time finish by Thomas. He knew he was going to get the contact. Here you see Aaron just kind of leaning into him. Team's third foul. So the bucket is good. Leopards now with a chance to tie at 48-48. Here comes the free throw. Got it. We are tied for the first time of the day. Whitfield in between the circles. Lewisville has ratcheted up their defensive intensity too. There's a play inside. It'll go offensive foul. Allison Fry took her time, thought about it for a bit. Player control foul, Whitfield, and you be the judge. That's legit. I could stay with that. We've had some really good officiating crews here, make no mistake about it. The opening 2 weekends without incident whatsoever. Game number 2 when Detroit came into town. Really had to take charge at a couple of points, and they did it in a really professional manner, too, kind of like the crew today is doing. So excellent work by the crew. Leopards looking for their first lead in quite some time, possibly since the opening maybe 30 seconds of the contest. Thomas. Shot clock at 9. He lets fly. No good. Here comes the offensive rebound. Goff tied him up. But they're going to try one more time for that big triple. No good. Jalen with the board. Thornton with it. Tied at 48. Whitfield. Nice drop off. Reverse layup is no good, but going to the stripe is Jalen Brown. There you see number 15, and we'll see some of his work here. Good drop off. Got a whack on the top of the head by Fadika. Jalen from Kansas City, Missouri, played at Northeast High. Played not once but twice in the Philippines. And his first free throw is in the air a little bit long. He'll try one more time with a score tied at 48. And here's free throw number 2. Got that one to give the Prestige the 1-point lead at 49-48. Booz on the run, got hits as he went in. We're thinking that's Tevin Townsend with the foul. And we'll see some free throws coming up here for Booz. Here we take a look right into your living room. Lost it on the way up. It'll be a couple of throws for Booz. The basketballleague.net has all the information you need to get merchandise and such, and I was fascinated looking at some of the merchandise you can get. You can get the team jerseys And you can get the team numbers as well. So say, for instance, if you're an Aaron Scales fan, you can get that number 32. And proceeds for that, a percentage of that goes to the individual player. So the basketball league wants everybody to profit, including the player. Part of their overall philosophy. Whitfield got to the paint, knocked away. One too many moves as Booz comes into the picture. Leopards lead by 1. Layup is good. They lead by 3. It's their largest lead of the contest. 52-49. In the backcourt, a bit too much contact by Marcus Brooks. That should send the Prestige to the stripe. There you see Brooks. 6'6", 180-pounder. Says, sorry, coach. That's on me. Mathis Crowder. There you saw the head coach. Lead cut to 2 on the throw by Thornton. Got it. A close one here at Koch Arena, Devlin Court. Shake and bake and a step back won't fly. Offensive rebound he got. That's a good cross lane pass. Won't go. Both teams hustling for the basketball, and Jerry Middleton says, okay, we'll go Wichita ways. The Midtown Prestige looks to take the lead here on this possession. Thornton in the backcourt, couldn't hang on to the basketball. It's 2-on-1 the other way, left hand flush by Brooks. Chris Whitfield, drop off for the big fella, was going to finish and got it knocked away from behind by Fadika. Well, they're saying that's off of his hands. Here you see the play before. Again, it's just really good hustle by both teams, but the finish by Brooks was the difference. Thomas across the timeline. And there you see our score on the graphic. Brooks from long range can't fly, or can't hit it rather. Here comes Hawkins. A look underneath. Jaylen Brown, nice catch, nice finish. Lead cut to 1. Left hand, right side runner, no. Look at the offensive board. Players hitting the deck everywhere. Slow to get up, but you finally do. Brooks the drop off. The 3-ball, no. Big rebound, Henderson. Step back from 14, no. Ball knocked around, and Whitfield out of the pack with a 2-on-1. But out of there, Jay Money able to save. Ball knocked right back at us. And the Hawkins able to finish. Prestige by 1, but only for a moment. There's Henderson finishing. Whitfield in the backcourt. Ball knocked out of bounds. Or actually, nope, that is a personal foul. So the foul goes against Kevin Booz. Prestige in the bonus, 2 shots coming for Chris Whitfield. Whitfield 20 plus in the opener here against Omaha. Ended up with 15, I believe, against Detroit in game number 2 on Sunday. This weekend a little different from last weekend, as both games today and tomorrow will have a 3 p.m. tip. Guys tell me that, in fact, most of the games are 3 o'clock starts. Which I think that's a good starting time, I think. Especially on the Sundays. Number 2, got it. See, now last week that would have rolled out. It's the kind of weekend the Prestige had. Here comes another long bomb, no. Rebound picked out of there by Botzovic. Scales tried to block, but Thomas was able to muscle it up there. What a shot. Coming up on the 3-minute mark here in our opening half. Scales, right hand, couldn't hit it. Left it short. Winchester comes out of the pack with it. Quick jumper off the window and good. Bolsa Bosovic. And now he'll steal. 2-on-2 the other way. Drop off 4-3. No. That should go to the Midtown Prestige. Jerry lost it. He didn't see it. But right now, we'll sort it all out when we come back after timeout. 60-57. More after this on TBL TV.
Aloha, Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me. Of course, it's not that tough. Just take some bargain bread, slap on a little not quite meat, get yourself a catchy jingle.
So what do you got? Boom! Sandwich pool.
But now I got this Jimmy's John showing up on my turf, telling me that they got the sandwich of all sandwiches.
These tryhards fresh bake their bread all day.
I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches, customizable for your busy modern life. You think I'm gonna let some two first-name sandwich joint steal my throne? You may got fresh tomatoes, Jimmy's John's, but I got loyalty. Stevie, you're dead to me! This is war. Sandwich war.
There you see our score as we look to play our final 2:39 in our opening half of basketball. Prestige at one point led by as many as 12 in the first quarter. Lewisville Leopards, though, have ratcheted up the defense just a little bit, and they will inbound, leading by 3. They've come all the way back. On the run, that was wire, no good. Townsend will get the flush. Lead cut to 1. Jumper good from about 15, 16 feet. That's Bozovic. Whitfield in the backcourt. Drop-off pass for Scales. Good if it goes. Get in there, big fella. No. But Aaron will go to the free throw line. Good hard work by Whitfield. That was a decent bounce pass. Again, the entry, that's such a pet peeve of mine when it comes to the entry passes, especially on the bounce. Get it waist high or higher. He did that. It was right in the hands. I prefer chest high myself. But you see so many of those entries as the big guy knocks down the first one to cut it to 2. You see so many entry passes at all levels of the game. At all levels of the game, that'll hit ankles, knees or below. Not a good spot for somebody 6'8". That shot is missed and tapped around. I think we're going to get an over the back foul, and yeah, they're going to get that against Dawkins. So Marcus gets whistled. That'll go back to Lewisville, and since both teams are now in the bonus, we'll be shooting free throws for the last 2:08. For Dawkins, that's his second foul. I talked about the local dance group led by Smokewan Smith. They're here again in attendance. Called the Prime Time Dancers. Free throw up and no good. That's Bozovic. Looking for number 2. Up and no good. Offensive rebound, Lewisville. Drop off for the flush. There's Wire with it. Whitfield. Drop off. Jay Money lost it in the air, but here comes Scales in a bad spot. He'll go to the free throw line after some good hard work. He's going to be a force in this league. Make no mistake about it. Aaron will be shooting a couple here. That one up and, oh, no good. Now the free throw game hurting a little bit. There you see a couple of the dancers off to the right, holding up the gold pom-poms. Again, that's the Prime Time. Free throw up and no good. And we're under 2 minutes. There's Booz with it. Trying to initiate contact, fell down. Out of all this, we get an offensive foul. Nice job by Dawkins. May have went down a little early, but that's okay. Let's take a look and you decide. It'll belong to the Prestige. Player control foul, so there'll be no shooting. Tevin Townsend wearing number 20, getting set to inbound. Asking Allison Fry about something. Whitfield in the backcourt. Again, the Lewisville Leopards defense is much different. Oh, near finish, did finish. Tough break for Hawkins, but Scales was right there. We're under 90 seconds. Both teams trying to muscle it up now. Where's it going to go? It'll stay with the Leopards. Booz. Looks like he will have the inbound duties. Quick jumper off the inbound. Got it up and good. Thomas. 6'5", 180-pounder. Lead back to 4. Coming up on 1 minute remaining in Whitfield. Quick switch by Thomas. Whitfield got to the paint, lost the handle. 1-on-2 the other way. Bounce pass going to result in another flush. That's Henderson. Another steal. Henderson whacked from behind. He'll go to the stripe. Townsend, that's the difference. That's been the difference in the second batch of 12 minutes as opposed to the first, is defensive presence. And indeed, this quarter's pretty much been all Lewisville. Let's take a look at that one. And it was stolen immediately afterwards to lead to this point in the free throws by Jarrett Henderson. 6'7", 200-pounder. Lost that one. He'll have one more. Aziz Fadika. There you see number 1. Free throw number 2 will be on the way for Henderson. Is there a violation? No, they'll let it go, as Balcevic didn't stay in the lane. Coming up on 45 ticks remaining, opening half. There's been a 19-20 point turnaround since the first quarter. Whitfield put it up strong, no. Shot clock did not reset. That's a triple J Money, big money. That's a big shot that they needed. In the backcourt, there was a foul, though. I think they were saying Whitfield, and they did say Whitfield. And for Chris Whitfield, that's his third. So still a 4-point lead as we see Robert Goff, who ended up running up the ramp, come back into the picture. Number one in the air, no. Try it again. There will be 6.5 second differential between the shot and the game clock once the ball goes live. Number two, got it. Here comes that pressure again in the backcourt. There's Hawkins. Off the screen. Got to the paint, took a bump, no good. Scales tried to reach over there, but Bozovic had the better angle. In the air, no good. Shot down to 4 seconds. Another floater in the air, no good. Ball whacked around. It comes into the hands of Fadika as time runs out in our opening half of basketball. Now we've played 24 minutes, and now we will talk about everything halftime when we return from Wichita on TBL TV.
Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me.
But now I got this Jimmy's John showing up on my turf.
I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches.
Big deal. You got all natural meat sliced by hand. I got turkey and ham made by science. I'm good. I'm coming for you, Jimmy's Johns. This is war. Sandwich war.
Jumpstart your summer and fast-track graduation when you enroll in summer classes at Wichita State University. Online or on campus, you have hundreds of condensed 2, 4, and 8-week course options to help you catch up or get ahead in your degree program. Visit wichita.edu/summer to enroll.
Welcome back to Midtown Basketball on TBL TV with CJ Layton courtside at Koch Arena in Wichita. It is halftime, and there you see our halftime score at 70 72-65. If you want to talk about things that went on in that first half, if you're a Prestige fan, you love the first 14 minutes. You love the first quarter of play. You love the first couple of minutes in the second quarter. They came out with much more energy, much more fire. More shots were falling, and things looked well. But then on the way to the big score in the first half, here comes Lewisville, and they came back with a vengeance. They did it by defense. A lot of defensive pressure. They put more pressure in the backcourt. They would double, they would triple, and that ended up being kind of nightmarish, especially in the last 4 or 5 minutes for the MidTown Prestige. They were able to maintain, though, again, thanks to Aaron Scales. He had a big first half, hitting some key shots. It was another big first half for Mike Zeno. All of his damage really came in the first quarter. He had 7 points in a hurry. He's still on his way to 20 points in the contest if he can continue to get that energy back. It's going to be all about energy in the second half between these two teams. Lewisville found it in the last 10 minutes or so of the first half. On the defensive side, it's going to be up to MidTown Prestige to match that energy in the last 10 minutes or so of that contest. Let's talk about some of the great sponsors of the MidTown Prestige on TBL TV. It's made possible by the ICT Pop-Up Shop. With love at the center, the ICT Pop-Up Shop hopes to connect business and people for the betterment of Wichita. And Audell's Tree Service, you can give them a call, 316-841-0870 for all your tree maintenance needs. And the New Life Church, a great partnership with MidTown Basketball. Worship with New Life at 1156 North Oliver, or follow them on Facebook. Really glad you joined us here in Wichita. We'll give you some highlights after you see and hear this on TBL TV.
Aloha, Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me. Of course, it's not that tough. Just take some bargain bread, slap on a little not quite meat, get yourself a catchy jingle.
And what do you got? Boom! Sandwich pool.
But now I got this Jimmy's John showing up on my turf, telling me that they got the sandwich of all sandwiches.
These tryhards fresh bake their bread all day.
I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches, customizable for your busy modern life. You think I'm gonna let some two first-name sandwich joint steal my throne? You may got fresh tomatoes, Jimmy's John's, but I got loyalty. Stevie, you're dead to me! This is war. Sandwich war.
Jimmy John's delivery, huh? It's probably all soggy.
No, it's really fresh.
Sure it ain't soggy?
Bribery is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 5 years in prison.
Stay out of it, kid.
Jimmy John's. Order delivery on the app.
Welcome back to TBL TV from Wichita. You won highlights, you got them, and Aaron Scales had a really solid first half. There you see his flush for the finish. Mike Zeno was on fire in our opening 12 minutes, providing a lot of the offensive spark. Lewisville didn't go away, though. You saw Kevin Booz, off the bench. Jay Money hits a big triple. Or actually, that's Marquez, And that was that early run where Zeno and his teammates were able to get that big 13-point lead as they were able to get the drop-offs, hit the open shots. Life was looking pretty good, but then on the way to the route, here comes Lewisville once again as the big fella is able to finish. Lewisville's, again, defense right there was able to tell the tale. And that was toward the end of the first quarter, and the MidTown Prestige started to look a little bit tired, but Jay Money said, I'm not letting this one go. He had all kinds of good quality work there. You see good hustle play by Wire. Once again, Jay Money with the three-point play. Hawkins was able to go there. Not quite, says the big fella Scales. And this was another example of how things looked as Whitfield was able to go back to Zeno for the big flush. That's a big difference from what we saw in game number 1 and 2 here last weekend. But defense will lead to offense. We saw that happen. Nicely jumped by Brown. Jalen had a good first half, but of course, Wire had a very good first half. Another flush by Henderson. This is a big shot. They really needed that toward the end of the first half. And again, 70-65 is our halftime score. Thanks for joining us from Koch Arena. We'll have third quarter action and more after this on TBL TV.
Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me.
But now I got this Jimmy's John's showing up on my turf.
I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches.
Big deal. You got all natural meat sliced by hand. I got turkey and ham made by science. I'm good. I'm coming for you, Jimmy's John's. This is war. Sandwich war.
Wichita, do ya, do ya, do ya. Wichita, do ya, do ya, hey. Wichita, do ya, do ya, do ya. Wichita, do ya, do ya, hey. I shout today, hey, hey. I shout today, hey, hey. I shout today, hey, hey. I
Jumpstart your summer and fast-track graduation when you enroll in summer classes at Wichita State University. Online or on campus, you have hundreds of condensed 2, 4, and 8-week course options to help you catch up or get ahead in your degree program. Visit wichita.edu/summer to enroll.
Welcome back to Wichita as we take a look at the April and May schedule, the remainder of what's going to go on here. You notice tomorrow Angela Davidson brings her Dallas Skyline team into action, but that's going to be a while now before they're going to set foot on Koch Arena again. You've got the final weekend of April, and then the entire month of May they're going to be on the road. And look at some of these road trips that's going on. Shreveport, Houston, Little Rock, Arkansas. Enid's actually going to be a very close road trip compared to the places to where they're going. They need to go to Waco, Texas. All these teams get their travel time in. That is for certain. And, of course, all games you can see streaming live right here on TBL TV. TheBasketballLeague.net is the place to go to subscribe to TBL TV. And if you look at that website, you can find a way. I talked about revenue sharing for the jerseys and the merchandise and so forth. Actually, you can also revenue share not only with your team by logging in a certain way, but a certain player by logging in a certain way. It's fascinating stuff. Again, a way the league is trying to give back by revenue sharing to their players. Make sure to find out how all that is done and more at thebasketballleague.net, thebasketballleague.net, where you can sign up for TBL TV. Beautiful venue. Never get tired of coming to Koch Arena on 21st Street in Wichita, Devlin Court. Years ago, just simply known as the Roundhouse. There have been some renovations here and there, but of course the same style. As you look at this building and look at the venue, look at the banners. Here at Charles Koch Arena, went from the Roundhouse to Levitt Arena, and then to the Charles Koch Arena. And boy, we are just pleased as punch that we can bring you the action from this beautiful venue for the MidTown Prestige. Teams are on the floor, officials are on the floor. Let's you and me get reacquainted with them again after halftime, and the Prestige will inbound. They trail by 5 as we go to second quarter action. Third quarter action. It's halftime, it's second quarter, it's third quarter. Thank goodness you have a graphic at home so you really know, as Whitfield will bring it up. Chris going against Winchester. Zeno drop off, stolen. Thomas would not give up the passing lane, and that's good if it goes. So right out of the gate, it's defense, 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 and Thomas will get a couple of throws as a result. He just stayed right there off that little attempted handoff pass and just stripped it away. Just 18 seconds gone by in the quarter. That free throw is off the mark. Neither team exactly lighting up the world from the free throw line in the first half, and that's continuing here in our second. Thomas for throw number 2 got that one. It's been right around 50% if you look at percentages. 2-possession lead for the team from Texas, as Whitfield will leave it for Dawkins. J Money, that's Jamichael Hawkins. Lost it on the way up, was able to drop it off. This is a big shot if he can get it to go. No. Running rebound by Thomas. That ball kicked around off a foot. Nope. No backcourt violation, they say. It'll stay in the hands of Lewisville. A flush. Nobody went to get him. Brooks went straight down the court on the flush. Lead is 8. Prestige need to be very careful about this opening 2-3 minutes. Whitfield, far side. Let's see if J Money can right the ship here. No. Rebound controlled by Lewisville. They definitely want to run. Once again, it's in the hands of Brooks, who can't finish this time. Scales trailing the play. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will go to the men in white, the Midtown Prestige. Saw Jacques Dubose. There you see Zeno. Mike with a very solid first half. In the backcourt, working against Bozovic. Scales off the entry pass. Kick out to Whitfield. Got to the paint, had it knocked away. Shot clock to 5 and stolen. One extra pass, Winchester with the steal. Pull up from 17, got it to go. Brooks. Time out quickly by Midtown. This is dangerous. Lewisville has come out in the opening 153 and really put it on the floor now to lead by 10 points. This is the way it looked the other end around in the opening 2-3 minutes of this contest as the Midtown Prestige and their energy level just completely ate up Lewisville. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout and come back with more on TBL TV.
Aloha, Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me. Of course, it's not that tough. Just take some bargain bread, slap on a little not quite meat, get yourself a catchy jingle.
And what do you got? Boom! Sandwich pool.
But now I got this Jimmy's John showing up on my turf, telling me that they got the sandwich of all sandwiches.
These tryhards fresh bake their bread all day.
I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches, customizable for your busy modern life. You think I'm gonna let some two first-name sandwich joint steal my throne? You may got fresh tomatoes, Jimmy's John's, but I got loyalty. Stevie, you're dead to me! This is war. Sandwich war.
Leopards 75, Prestige 65. Scoring 5 unanswered right out of the gate here in this third quarter in the opening 2 minutes. Prestige looking for answers back. And again, it's all come on more aggressive defense by Lewisville, to be sure. Whitfield stops his dribble. Hawkins, though, with it. High screen. Scales was able to come in and attempt the finish, and he'll go to the free throw line. Again, a bit of a scramble, but it all works out well. Is 6'8". Aaron Scales will take a trip. Let's see how this turns out. That was really great athleticism by Dawkins to be able to hold on and find Scales, who was heads up and filled the lane. Number 1 is up and good. Big fella working his way toward a double-double. One more, got it. 75-67, the lead cut to 8. That's Thomas wearing number 15. Winchester, 15-footer in the air, no. Kept alive once, kept alive twice. Whitfield will be fouled in the backcourt by Bozovic. Now let's see if the Prestige can come out and maybe make a little run here off of that. cut the lead to maybe 5 or so, or possibly less. Whitfield brings it up. Off the pick, just lost the handle. Marcus Brooks, wearing number 2, had it blocked away. He was just nonchalantly going to put the ball up, and Mike Zeno says, "You're not going to do that here." Pull-up jumper over Scales, no. Whitfield, nicely done with the board. Here's Zeno. It's 3-on-2. Pushing the tempo up the floor and into the paint. He was able to get the contact and the blocking foul against Wire. 6'8", 225. That is his 4th foul. Non-shooting. It'll be a foul on the floor. Dawkins on the 14-second shot clock reset. Going to try to get to Scales. He was being fronted. Another good piece of defense, though, and Lewisville right back with it. This is a long 3. Zeno with the block. Scales with a block. Lewisville still comes out there with it, though. Shot no good. Jay Money kept it alive. Oh, that's just such good work, but he wasn't able to control. Good, strong work by both teams. Leopards will maintain possession as you see the bench of Jacques DeBose. There you see the big guy, Scales. So the shot clock will now go to 13, or will it be 14? Nope, it'll stay at 14. Leopards the inbound. Near side triple. Or no, that's going to be a violation. I think that Botzevich caught the ball on the sideline. That'll be the call as MidTown will inbound. So again, with a chance to cut in this lead, cut it to 6, maybe 5. A couple scores and a couple of stops. You'll change your fortune. Whitfield got to the paint, a little strong for Zeno, who lost it out of bounds. It'll go to Lewisville. Good idea, the pass just too strong. That's Winchester. Nice look, cross lane. Shot no good. Second shot no good. Scales in there trying to get a whack at it. Loose ball on the floor, bodies on the floor, jump ball on the floor. So again, in any other league, you're looking at an alternate possession. But here with the FIBA style rules, you're going to see an actual jump ball in the free throw circle. And that'll be probably between Scales and Marcus Brooks. In the meantime, Thomas will do a little towel number inside the semicircle. Yeah, Aaron, you want to jump from that side. So, jump ball on the way. There it is. Oh, no, and he made it in the wrong basket. Oh, no, Mike Zeno. Oh, Mike. I mean, the bucket obviously has got to count. Well, they're going to go to the scorer's table. And I mean, why wouldn't it count? The points have not been put up. But again, it's a good jump ball, but then Zeno forgets which basket we're at. Well, they did not allow the... Okay, so in these rules, in FIBA rules, Jerry Middleton reminds me that you cannot shoot at your own basket. It's just an automatic violation. So the points were taken off the board. But once again, Lewisville just stays all over this thing. That's Thomas. Ball knocked away. Look at the hustle. Middleton A look inside. Shot no good. Couldn't finish. Kevin Booz tripped down the floor. Fadika was able to kick it out for a three. That shot may have been partially blocked. And a whistle, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Or is it? Yep, going to be an offensive foul. Hawkins ran over Kevin Booz on the pass. So again, some of the FIBA rules, some of the nuances, I'm learning them right along there with you if you're new to TBL TV or the basketball league in general. So out of all this, we played about the last 40, 45 seconds of neither team scoring a point. Still an 8-point Lewisville lead. Shot is up and good. Is that a 2 or a 3? That is a 3. 78-67. This is the biggest lead for Lewisville. And Booz with the quick hands on Whitfield. And the finish. Thomas. See, this is what happened last weekend. All of a sudden, you'd see a phase where MidTown would run out of energy, and that ball is off a MidTown player and going back to Lewisville, excuse me. The opposing team would pick up their energy level, and the next thing you know, the Prestige would be confused, a little frustrated. Zeno with a defensive rebound off that missed shot. Hawkins looks to finish with the right-hand dribble. Can't do it. Bozovic with the rebound. He plucked it out of there. Now Thomas. Thomas got to the paint. Couldn't finish. Another attempt by Lewisville. That one blocked. Fadika couldn't get it up. It's 3-on-2 the other way. Nice drop off. Good if it goes. Count it. That's the assist by Jalen. And the finish by Whitfield. There you see a nice drop-off pass. Good finish. Was able to draw the contact. Thomas didn't like the call, but again, you never like the call when it's against you. Fourth foul against the Leopards, the third against Thomas. That free throw is good, so they get the and one to cut the lead to 10. Baseline bump by Zeno. Foul on the floor as Winchester went baseline. Again, tomorrow Dallas comes to town and the Prestige will hit the road for the remainder of April and the entire month of May. But we'll be back here with you in June. Booz. There's a pull-up that won't go. Board by Goff. Thornton off the bench. Trying to make something happen. Goff, the 6'10", big fella, thought about three. Jalen Brown threw it up in traffic, couldn't get anything going. Thornton, though, with a nice offensive board and a stick back off the window. Dominique with a deuce. Lead cut to 8. Kevin Booz has been a real spark plug for this team. There's a duck under. That shot blocked, but another good save. That shot blocked. Another offensive save and a whistle and an offensive foul. Jarrett Henderson, I believe, is going to get the foul call. Or no, actually it's not Henderson. Might have been Thomas Henson. There you see him. He comes on the floor. Prestige to inbound. Hawkins in the backcourt. See a good possession here. Pick and roll, nothing going. Zeno cross court. Shot clock to 9. Shot clock to 5. J Money trying to get something going. That's a tough shot. That is a huge three by J Money. Turnaround deuce is short. Zeno had it knocked away. And it does stay with Lewisville. Under duress. Might have even gotten away with a walk there, but still knocks down the triple right in the face of Wire. 16 on the shot clock as we go back to live action. Look underneath won't go. Goff will be fouled from behind by Botsovic. Again, Lewisville used to be named the Yellow Jackets. As you see the bench of Mathis Crowder. There's his bride right behind him. Also has a stake in the team. Organization is called Creating Young Minds Academy. As we get set for a couple of big free throws here. No good. Dribbles in and out. Now looking to cut the lead to 4. Goff would like to get 1 out of 2. Again to cut it to 4 here. That throw is up and good. 80-76. Prestige kind of chipping away right here. Booz got to the paint, couldn't hit it. Offensive tip back, good by Wire. He's had some kind of game. Dominique in the backcourt gets fouled on the play by Kevin Booz. Just did not anticipate that well. And that will be free throw time for Dominique Thornton. Got it. There you see our score. 6'3", Dominique Thornton. Number 2. No. That rebound will go against Goff on a loose ball foul. He and Botsovic were really, no, it's going to be Botsovic with the foul. He and Goff have been really kind of battling it out, especially on these free throws. So this time it goes Roberts' way. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, he had the hook, no doubt about it. Had the right arm around the left. So new life for the Prestige. And the ball just stripped away by Winchester and a foul by Zeno. So Mike Zeno with the foul, it's the team's 4th. Winchester played at the University of Nebraska in Kearney. Kevin Booz wearing number 10. Blocks reverse, that's good if it goes. He was able to just slip around Goff. Pretty athletic move by 200-pound, 6'7" Jarrett Henderson. Again, hasn't been much of a factor in this one, really. I was really expecting him. Again, 65% shooting, averaging 21.5 for the first 2 games, 19 total rebounds. Really hasn't gotten a lot of time in this one. And there you see Goff. Under 5 minutes remaining, third quarter. The substitution is not allowed as the free throw is up and good. Henderson's able to hit it. Lead back to 6. Dominique Thornton. Jalen. No. Wire with the board. Here comes Winchester. He's going to launch from 3. He got hit. That's 3 shots. Jalen Brown with the foul. Allison Fry on the call as you take a look at this. I just followed through with the body. Jalen says, all right, feller. Now you're going to shoot 3. You've got players on Lewisville from Quincy University, University of Nebraska, Kearney, Lamar University, University of Houston, South America, One of the inactive players is Biggie Robbie. He's a 7-footer, but he's not in action tonight. He didn't make the trip, in fact. He's from a prep school, and that prep school is the CYM Academy, Creating Young Minds Academy. So he basically grew through that local system. Will shoot again and rattle it home. Lead up to 9. Zeno in the backcourt. He's able to bring it across with just under 4 minutes left to play in the third quarter. There's a kick out, open triple. Thornton in and out. It was drained until it wasn't. Thomas to the glass, to the hole, scores. Lead now back to double digits. MidTown had it back down at 1 point to 4. Thornton. That's going to be a shove and an offensive foul. Even if the defensive player embellished, all that does is it allows the official to see the leading arm out a little clearer. Jacques DeBose looking on from courtside in a conversation with Mike Zeno. Mathis Crowder on the other side, still coaching it up. Off a high screen, it's Winchester. Steps back from 15 and gets his own rebound. Long triple, bang. Thomas. Another near steal in the backcourt. Prestige will control, though. Brooks tries to come into the contest. He will not be allowed in. And here comes that full court pressure. And a whistle and a timeout. That's going to be called by the MidTown Prestige. We'll take a break ourselves. 3:01 left in the third. More after this on TBL TV. This presentation of the MidTown Prestige on TBL TV is brought to you by Shock Shop Barber Shop. Need a fresh cut? How about a clean edge up? Book your appointment online at squareup.com. And by Shoot It Better Basketball Academy. Have young athletes at home who want to improve their game. Call Adrian Sims, 316-677-7819 today. And by Grip Spritz. Tired of tripping over your own feet in the middle of a game? Have no fear. Grip Spritz is here. Check them out online at gripspritz.net and also check them out on Amazon. Back in Wichita, CJ Layton, TBL TV, Coke Arena. Your MidTown Prestige in a bit of a hole here, trying to turn things around as we're under the 3-minute mark. That's Whitfield. There's a three right out of the gate. Nothing doing there. Nice job by Goff to control the rebound. Jay Money, good if it goes, no. But Hawkins will go to the free throw line. So Jermichael Hawkins shooting a couple here. You still get that great view of Devlin Court. Free throw is good. There you see the score. There you see Hawkins. Throw number 2. Got it. Prestige indeed looking for some defense. Tyler O'Quinn on the PA. Little runner, no good. Look at the reach, no good. Another opportunity for Lewisville. They'll launch the three this time and hit it. Oh, goodness, shades of last weekend. Lead is up to 15, biggest lead for either side. Whitfield on the right-hand dribble. That's a nice kick out to Hawkins. Let's see if we can get something going. Nothing doing. Henderson with a long board. Good hustle by Jalen to get back. Jalen Brown, all 6'7" of him. There you see him. Kansas City, Missouri product. 21 on the shot clock to work with. Finish with the left hand, no, nothing doing. Another chance, though, for Lewisville. That was reached in. Zeno going to get the foul. I think that's his 5th. That is his 4th. There you see Aaron Scales coming in after a good break. Austin Wire to the free throw line, 6'8", 225-pounder. He's made plenty of offensive noise in this one. Good. And they'll try one more. Free throw number 2. Missed. Rebound controlled by Zeno. Goff almost knocked it away. But Zeno, big fella, nice dish, and he ran the floor. Got to get some stops, though, to go along with that. That's no good. Zeno trying to get some spark going here. Jay Money right to Winchester. Look underneath, left-hand finish, no. Another offensive rebound. Scales will get caught with the hand in the cookie jar. Saying, well, you know. That'll be Henderson going to the free throw line. On his educational exploits, Aaron Scales, again, I said earlier, a master's degree from North Carolina A&T. Very well-rounded boy. He's been all over the place. He's originally from Greensboro. Prep school at the American Basketball Institution. Bachelor's Cleveland State. Master's North Carolina A&T. AIA Philippines Tour, Cleveland State Europe Tour. He's also had CIT invitations, so quite the experience level for Aaron Scales. Lead to 16 for Lewisville. It's just like a totally different game from what we saw in our opening 10, 11 minutes. Whitfield behind the back. A look under for Goff. Was fouled from behind. Late call. as Wire came from behind. But Goff will shoot the free throws here on the personal foul as Jerry Middleton gives the explanation. Looks like he may have gotten him with the upper arm on the back of the head from that particular angle. Everybody gets set, and here you see Goff. From Indianapolis, Indiana. Father of 5. Played basketball at Broad Ripple High School. College basketball at Cali and Hutch, and graduated from Marshall University. Free throw up and good. Leopards by 14 as we come up on 1 minute. Dribble drive. Nothing doing there. There's all kinds of contacts. The ball out of bounds. I'm thinking Goff may have gotten the worst of that initially, but he's going to take a hop and a skip and shake it off. Let's take a look at a lot of contact underneath. Yow. Irresistible force meet a movable object on the crash. Whitfield will inbound. Here's that full court pressure again. Hawkins will bring it up. Brooks has made a couple of steals here today. Goff, they want a screen from him. Both players follow on the double team. Oh, that's going to be a violation. Mike was out of bounds and came inbounds and received the pass. Lewisville wanted to inbound quickly, and they did. Trailing the play, Thomas launches the triple. That won't go. Offensive rebound, no, and that is a good basket. Good follow by Henderson. Again, for those of you who thought the ball might have been in the cylinder, that does not matter with this rule set. If the ball's on the rim or in the cylinder, it is still a live ball until it goes through, or it doesn't, and a steal. Winchester, no look, flush. Henderson. And right now, Lewisville, with 7 seconds remaining, still trying to get a couple more in. What a turnaround in this one. Coming up on 4 seconds. Letting fly. That's good if it goes. Hawkins hits it with 1/10 of a second left, and we'll go to the fourth quarter. Lewisville, what a turnaround, leads your Midtown Prestige on TBL TV.
Aloha, Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me. Of course, it's not that tough. Just take some bargain bread, slap on a little not quite meat, get yourself a catchy jingle.
And what do you got? Boom! Sandwich pool.
But now I got this Jimmy's John showing up on my turf, telling me that they got the sandwich of all sandwiches.
These tryhards fresh bake their bread all day.
I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches, customizable for your busy modern life. You think I'm gonna let some 2 first-name sandwich joint steal my throne? You may got fresh tomatoes, Jimmy's John's, but I got loyalty. Stevie, you're dead to me! This is war. Sandwich war.
Fourth quarter of play, 101-86. CJ Layton courtside at Koch Arena. In the first quarter, the Midtown Prestige, led by as many as 12. The Lewisville Leopards have owned the second half of basketball as we go to fourth quarter play. Brooks can't hit. Caleb Long, the newest Midtown Prestige member. Runner in the air, no good. Rebound, Brooks. Long is originally from KCK, but living here. Father of one, played at Washington High School. He did his JUCO time. Where else? In the Jayhawk at Neosho and Cowley College. Finished off at Newman University right here in Wichita. He's got a year of semi-pro ball under his belt. Goff trying to finish, can't find the handle. Well, goes back to the Midtown Prestige. So welcome Caleb Long as he gets his first action in. Again, wearing number 3. There you see him. Whitfield, Zeno walked. He said, I'm going to shoot it. No, I'm not. I'm going to shoot it. No, I'm not. And the travel. Played nearly 1 minute here in our fourth quarter. Again, tomorrow we're right back here, same time. Angela Davidson brings her Dallas Skyline team to Koch Arena. Again, get underway at 3. Knocked away Whitfield. Couldn't hang on. Nice save by Thomas Carver as Zeno was in the area, and I was getting ready to hit the floor because that angle would put him right in front of me, and I didn't know if I wanted that to happen or not. Leopards inbound right next to me. Thomas, time winding down. Aziz trying to make it happen. That's good if it goes. They got it off in time and tried to get the ball back, but there'll be a whistle and a foul on the play. There was a grab, definitely. Fadika didn't like the call, but yep, it is Aziz Fadika with the foul wearing number 1. It was just a grab on the loose ball situation. Prestige still very much in this one, but they have really got to help each other out. There's just a lot of one-on-one play right now. We didn't see that in the early going. Caleb got to the baseline and stepped on the baseline. Henderson on the defense. Allison Fry right there for the call. Bocevic will inbound. Thomas didn't pull the trigger from 15, but 3 range, Winchester will. Zeno behind the back to clear. Whitfield put it up in the air. Goff went to finish. Aziz got in the way. Underneath, counted foul. Zeno just with the swipe. Thomas. Lead is now 20. So Mike Zeno with foul number 5 will grab some wood. Marcus Dawkins wearing number 22 with a conversation with Jarrett Henderson right in front of me. Thomas to extend the lead. Off the mark, another offensive rebound. Bocevic kept it alive. Here's another 3. Winchester's knocked down a couple in very short order. Lead is 23. To the hole, tried to split the defense. Nothing doing. Loose ball in the air, knocked away by Long and able to steal. Right in front of me, stolen right back by Winchester. It's one-on-one the other way. That shot is up and no good. Whitfield got to the paint. That'll be an offensive foul. Chris, a little out of control. As things continue to not go well for the Prestige, and here you'll see, well, you can make a case. You can make a case for Aziz moving. But when you've got momentum going against you, sometimes the calls will go against you as well. That's probably what happened here to Chris. It's a game of Mighty Mo, make no mistake about it. Winchester launching again, almost hit it again. Rebound, though, by Caleb. That's Thornton. He's going to stop from three-point range. That's no good. Loose ball again on the floor. Players dive. It ends up in the hands of Lewisville. Oh, my goodness. Winchester hit the floor hard. And he gets up grinning. I mean, there's going to leave a mark, but it's nice to see him get up grinning. They give it right back to him, and he is hit there. Dawkins again trying to make his case for a jump ball. Winchester at 6 feet, 180 pounds. He'll be shooting up a couple. Number one. It's there. Biggest lead for either side at 24. Both teams came into this contest looking for their first win. Winchester with number 2 misses. Scales with the board. Aaron holds and controls, and there's Caleb. Long, Goff. Finish inside, couldn't do it. Let's see if Scales can finish. His shot rejected. Aaron hits the floor. And there's a backcourt foul. All the momentum in favor of the team from Texas right now. Anytime Aaron hits the floor, you're going to hear it. That is just a big, big thump in front of the bench of the Lewisville Leopards. There you see the time remaining, 8:21. Hawkins will be checking in for the Prestige, as you see Mathis Crowder there off to the left, still coaching on his feet. There's Hawkins. As Lewisville will inbound. Winchester off the high screen. Booze. Right hand, no. Tap, no. Another opportunity. The ball's on the floor and again grabbed by Lewisville. Loose balls, offensive rebounds, and bang, there's Booze from 17. Starting to roll it up a little here. We're under 8 minutes to play. There's Dominique. Long, stripped on the play, but that'll be a personal foul. Probably Winchester. You make the case for either. Yeah, Aziz wearing number 1 was in there too. So Allison Fry will give the ball up just to my left. Hawkins all the way to the hole with a strong layup. Got to make them all count now, that's for certain. Aziz stripped from behind. There's a whistle. Is that a walk? Yes, it is. Henderson trying to get better position with the curly shuffle. Austin Wire in the lineup wearing number 16. He's had a nice game for himself. There's Tevin Townsend wearing number 20. For the guys in white, the MidTown Prestige. Caleb in the backcourt. His first appearance on the roster for the Prestige. Hawkins got to the paint. Is it a jump ball or is it a foul? Or is it a walk? Looks like they may have called a walking violation. Actually, I think they did. Let's take a look and you decide, America, or all around the world. Could have been a jump, could have been a walk. Could have been a foul, so take your pick. Under 7 minutes remaining. Now they go to the blocks and Thomas. Or actually, no, sorry, that's Wire, who picked up his own effort, lost the ball off of Goff. It'll go back to Lewisville. And we're going to take a timeout. 6:51 remaining. More basketball on the way after this on TBL TV.
Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me.
But now I got this Jimmy's John's showing up on my turf.
I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches.
Big deal. You got all natural meat sliced by hand. I got turkey and ham made by science. I'm good. I'm coming for you, Jimmy's John's. This is war. Sandwich war.
Lewisville, a big lead over your MidTown Prestige. CJ Layton courtside at Koch Arena as we get set to play out the rest of this fourth quarter, looking at the Prestige huddle. Head coach Jacques Dubose in the background. Rough road to hoe here. They started out this game so much better, and I know Jacques' going to look at that. He's looking at some numbers over to the far side, but the game started out so much better, so much more energy. You know, and you were thinking, wow, this is going to be a nice little turnaround. But then next thing you know, Lewisville found a second and third wind very, very quickly. And with about 10 minutes remaining in the second quarter, started the comeback, completed the comeback as MidTown had led by as many as 12. And here you see the result on an easy layup. That's Winchester with the left hand. Long in the backcourt, tip ball. Hawkins in a hurry. Wrap around back pass. Goff wasn't ready. It's another steal. Booz left it on the floor for Goff. 2-on-1 the other way. Can't finish. Townsend lost it on the way up. Winchester. Winchester on the left hand. Thornton staying right with him, but he'll still pull up from about 19. Nothing doing there. Rebound, Prestige, couldn't get it to Goff. And that'll end up in a one-man flush by Henderson. And we're under 6 minutes. Goff. The left hand, that'll be the reach in by Winchester. I honestly, the way this game started and the way things were kind of going touch and go there for a little while, I didn't really think I'd see what the pros used to call a garbage time in this one. I really didn't think I'd see that. But then all of a sudden you look up and Lewisville makes runs of 7-0 and 5-0, and then another 5-0. Jalen with a nice finish. Jalen Brown back in the contest, Kansas City native. And then the next thing you know, it's Lewisville up by this much. Wire will go to the free throw line. He's had himself a pretty good game. They don't list his high school on the roster. There are several players whose experience level is just listed as the basketball league. That's Brooks and Richardson, Henderson, Botsevich, Austin Wire, as you see here. Also Lenoir, Mike Lenoir. I haven't seen him play yet. That free throw up and good. Wire 20 plus on the day. Jerry Middleton having himself a word with a couple of players on the far side. Free throw is good, and Zeno will inbound. Chris Whitfield in the backcourt. Roll off a high screen. Open look from three, nowhere near. Tough shooting for Zeno. Bounce pass underneath, and that foul will go against Dawkins. So, look who's back at the free throw line once again. End up making a living there. That one's up and good. Now number 2 to put the lead to 30. Missed it. Zeno with the board. Working in the backcourt under 5 minutes. Well, as soon as you stop the dribble, Lewisville's all over you. Finish with the left hand, you betcha. Dawkins at all 6'5" of him, able to finish. Winchester with the left hand. Slowing things down, working a little clock. Thomas. Cross lane pass. Zeno is going to say he's touched arm. I think Zeno might have fouled out. Let's see if that's 5 or 6 on him. That is foul number 6 on Mike Zeno. So Mike Zeno was fouled out of this contest, and he'll be forced to depart. Again, started out very strong, did Mike. Hit a lot of big shots. Henderson to the stripe, going to shoot a couple here. Under 4:30 left to play as the first one's up and good. Again, kind of a unique free throw style there. Growing up in this game, I always had the knee bend on the free throws. Practically every one you saw. It's a little bit of a bend, but not a whole lot. I don't know, as long as you're comfortable with it and you can knock them down any way you like. Whitfield in the backcourt. Booz has been a great defender all day for Lewisville. Went length of the floor and got it. Whitfield took care of business. Now we're coming up on 4 minutes remaining. Loose ball, foul in the play will be called against who? It'll be called against Lewisville and Jared Henderson. Whitfield, nicely done. He out-hustled Henderson to get to the spot. Whitfield had it knocked right back at him, and here comes the one-man flush by Henderson. Hawkins in the backcourt. Under 4 minutes remaining. High screen by Scales. Good switch. Whitfield again drops it off, this time to the big fella. Scales had it blocked from behind by Wire. From 17, that won't fly. Aaron tries to save. All the way back to midcourt, knocked out of bounds, goes back to the Prestige here with 3:21 remaining. There you see a shot of Chris Whitfield right in front of me. Brown, Jalen Brown. That's Botjevic back in the game, wearing number 13. And Hawkins in the backcourt. Hawkins push from behind, will finish. Right hand, left side, tough shot. Hawkins able to knock it down, and he'll go and one. So Bozovic came into the lineup and immediately commits his 6th foul, and he will go take a seat. He doesn't realize it, but yeah, now he's going to go. Jared Henderson stood at the free throw stripe and says, well, you going to sit down or not? Poor Bolsa. He just didn't realize he had hit 6th. Here's the and one. Nope. Rebound, Thomas. That guy is a jumper at 6'4". Speaking of jumpers, that's a 3-ball jumper. No, Jalen comes out of the pack with it. Stolen away immediately by Booz, who didn't give any ground. That ball knocked out of bounds by Marcus Dawkins. And we're under 3 minutes left to play. We're going to take a timeout. Thanks for joining us. More to come still on TBL TV.
Aloha, Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me. Of course, it's not that tough. Just take some bargain bread, slap on a little not quite meat, get yourself a catchy jingle.
And what do you got? Boom! Sandwich pool.
But now I got this Jimmy's John showing up on my turf, telling me that they got the sandwich of all sandwiches.
These tryhards fresh bake their bread all day.
I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches, customizable for your busy modern life. You think I'm gonna let some 2 first-name sandwich joint steal my throne? You may got fresh tomatoes, Jimmy's John's, but I got loyalty. Stevie, you're dead to me! This is war. Sandwich war.
Back in Wichita, that's a very happy Lewisville Leopards bench right now, as they have really done the comeback thing. MidTown Prestige started out like a house on fire with a ton of energy. First quarter, they owned the first 2-3 minutes. The second quarter, they owned, and then all of a sudden, here comes Lewisville. It was all done by defense, and a renewed sense of energy for them as they started coming back. They turned the tide, as you see head coach Mathis Crowder. They turned the tide, went to the halftime locker room with a 5-point lead, and they haven't looked back ever since. So it'll be Dawkins the inbound, as we're under 3 minutes left to play. And Hawkins. Off a high Dawkins screen. Went up high in the paint, up and over Wire, who's going to end up fouling out, I believe. So Wire fouls out. 3 players have fouled out of this one. Henderson has checked back in. There you see 12. So Dawkins will look for a couple of free throws here. Again, tomorrow it's the Dallas Skyline coming to town. The head coach and the general manager, Angela Davidson. I'm really looking forward to talking to her when we come in tomorrow. Finis Craddock is his assistant, or her assistant, rather. Free throw number 2 for Dawkins. Knocked it down. Prestige on the verge of their 3rd consecutive 100-point game, but the Lewisville Leopards have just been lights out. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Here comes the 3. That's short. Dawkins on the run. Lead for Hawkins. Jalen Brown tries to finish with the right hand strong. He's in double digits. There you see our score. Booz will go to the free throw line on the strong drive. And that's 6 fouls on Marcus Dawkins. So 4 players have now departed the area due to foul trouble. Booz has been a good free throw shooter, rattles that home. He attended Lamar University. Now for free throw number 2, it's there. Jalen to inbound. Whitfield, a couple of crossovers in the backcourt. They get across the stripe, a whistle and an offensive foul. Is that a moving screen? Scales not arguing. Aaron not arguing the call at all. So let's take a look here, a little bit of a close-up, and yeah, he backed into him. It was ever so subtle, but indeed he did the deed there. Under 2 minutes to play. Look underneath, layup contested and no good. But Fadika is able to recover and get a ball to drop. Whitfield, length of the floor, backed up, 3, got it. 2-point shot, 2-point shot as the foot was on the line, according to Eric Ivory. Whistle and a foul on Scales as Henderson was attempting to flush one down again. There's the big guy. Aaron Scales now has 5 fouls. Henderson back to the line. Free throw number 1 is no good. Brandon McElvey wearing number 11 into the lineup. Number 34, that's a big fella there, and Gabe Hobbs. 6'5", 235, goodness. Linebacker material. Henderson at the line for one more. Got it. Under 90 seconds to play. Whitfield dribbled the ball off the back of his foot, so he couldn't pick up the dribble again, and now a whistle. Was he held? Was Hawkins held? Yes, he was. Hobbs with the hold at center court. Teams at the bonus. Hawkins will shoot up a couple. Free throw number 1 in the air, and that's no good. We'll try it again. Good crew today. Jerry Middleton, Allison Fry, Eric Ivory got the job done. Free throw number 2. In the air and good. Coming up on a minute. McElvey had it to start. Now he'll try to finish and threw it right in the hands of Chris Whitfield. Whitfield will hit the layup. And now we're under 1 minute. McElvey. Drop-off pass. Fadika was able to catch up to it. Now here's the open 3. No good. Hawkins. Oh, Jalen couldn't catch up. Turnover with 40 seconds remaining. Better effort this time around by the MidTown Prestige, especially in the early going. But again, in the end, Lewisville just found that second wind early and was able to get it done here at Koch Arena today. Turnover back to the Prestige. First-year franchise, you got growing pains. You got to get guys together to play together. Everybody buying into one system. And that's all 48 minutes of the contest. Ball back in the hands of Lewisville. Tipped away. Here's Brown. Jalen will pull up from 17, knock her down. And we're down to 14 seconds. Kevin Booz, entry pass. And they'll just hold with 1 second. Prestige gave it a little bit better run, especially early on, but the Lewisville Leopards will take this one back home to Texas. It was just a tough close for the MidTown Prestige. Again, better energy in the opening quarter. They owned the first couple minutes in the second quarter, but then slowly Lewisville with the defense and the energy came out and took a lead of 5 points at the half, and then they would carry that for this 128-107 victory. You have been watching the MidTown Prestige on TBL TV. For more information, log on to thebasketballleague.net. It is Lewisville over MidTown, 128-107. Join us back here tomorrow as the Prestige hosts the Dallas Skyline. Live coverage starting at 3 on TBL TV. On behalf of our entire crew, I'm CJ Layton saying so long from Charles Koch Arena.